So first thing first, I'm gonna start off by drawing a straight line, and this will be my starting point for my pant. And from there I will mark my hip line. From the hip line I'm gonna go down by 2.5 inches for my crotch line, and then I will mark my knee line and also my full pant length, and then I will just make all the horizontal lines like so. Well, now the next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna measure my hip circumference, divide by 4, and then I will make a mark on the crotch line, the hip line, and also the waistline, so that I can join the points together like this. So well, I'm gonna divide this 10 inches from the hip line by 4, and then after that I will just make a mark there for the crotch curve. And then after that I will just find a midpoint here, and then just go down straight using a straight ruler. And after that, what I will do is on this point here I will just make a curve. You can also use a curve ruler if you have, but then in my case I'm just using a free hand. On this line here, I'm going to take my knee circumference and divide it by 2, and then here on the full length of my pant I'm just gonna go straight down using the very same knee circumference measurement. And this is because I'm making a straight leg pant. And that's it, I'm done with my front. So what I'm gonna do here, when I'm cutting, I'm just gonna add the 0.5 or the half an inch for the sewing allowance. So I'm gonna take my front to cut out the back. So my back is also on fold. On the crotch point here, I will go out by 2 inches, and then I'll just extend the knee point and also the full length of my pant. And I will join the line using my ruler. So I've just added only 2 inches on my waist, on my crotch, on my thigh, and also the full length. So I'm just extending my pant using the 2 inches. So at this point here, I'm just gonna join these 2 lines here, And then from there I will go up by 1 inch, and I will just make a straight line here to join the center line of my pant. And that's it. Now I'm just gonna cut out. So because I'm not using a pattern paper, when I cut, I'm just gonna add 1/2 inch for the sewing allowance. And now I'm measuring the elastic that I'll be using. So my elastic is 1 inch. And then what I will do is I will just measure 4 inches for my waistband. So already when I'm adding 4 inches, it means that it also includes the sewing allowance. So first thing first, when I'm sewing here, I'm just gonna take my front piece and join them together. 2 pieces of the front and join them together, and also 2 pieces of the back and just join them together here on the crotch. And this is how it looks. Well, I'm done joining the crotch parts together. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna place my front on my back, right side facing, so that I can sew the sides, so I can join the sides together. Well, once I'm done with attaching the sides together, the next part for me is I'm gonna join the inside part of my pants, which I'm gonna align the crotch together, the back and the front crotch together, and then just join here, this part here. And this is how it looks. So the next step for me to do is to attach my waistband. Well, before going to the sewing machine, I'm gonna use the pin to pin down my waistband to the pant. So meaning that my waistband and my pant will be right side facing. And this is what I have after attaching the waistband. So I'm just gonna fold in like this, and then I will also leave a small space for me to be able to pass my elastic. And I will join my elastic here using my machine. And after joining my elastic, so it means that I will also close the small hole that I used to pass my elastic. And that's it for today's tutorial. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.